Hey guys, it's Ken here. So we'll be doing a short packs opening for this Premium Pack 20. I know that this is released on last December, but on every year March, this will be released and it's available for everyone to buy, because in the December, this Premium Pack is released in a special occasion. It's called Jump Fiesta, and the only way you can buy this is by attending the events. So Konami actually releases this every year March, roughly around the same time with Starter Deck, so that everybody can buy this. So we'll be doing a pack opening of as much as 20 packs, and we have 15 cards inside. Every card have a ultra rarity, and only certain 5 cards have secret rarity. So let's start now. Okay, this is the first 10 packs that we have just cut off. So one pack actually consists of only 4 cards, and I think it's 3 common and 1 ultra, with 1 ultra randomly becomes secret. Yeah, I think so. So okay, now just to make sure that we don't have any card left inside the packs. So let's go. Oh, this is the new Arcanite support Link monster. The previous one is King, Queen, and Jack. So, but kind of weird that this Link monster required 3 warrior type monster with 3 different names. So okay, let's go. Okay, this is the Synchro. Okay, this actually supports the water attribute monster. Okay, and we have our first ultra. As what I said just now, every cards inside have a chance to become ultra. So ultra actually has a higher rarity. So put aside first. Okay, this is the new Link monster support for Synchro. Except beside the needle fiber, this is one of it. But I think needle fiber is much stronger, but it's more expensive, of course. Okay, this is Photon during the Zexile period. This is the righty. We have left and right. This is righty. Okay, this is the one. This actually supports the fish attribute. We'll talk about the effect later. Okay. Alright, this is just one. The one that we mentioned just now, that one is righty, and this one is lefty. This pendulum hole. Oh, we have our secret. Wow, M Hero secret Link monster. Wow, this is gonna be good. We have Link monster here. Okay. Oh, this action magic. So kind of they finally released this, but yeah, it's kind of the effect is kind of not bad, but it's different than the anime that you don't need to drive or ride to take action magic. Okay, and now, oh right, we have more X Hero Link monster. This is gonna be good. Well, actually, I know a lot of people is a fan of Hero, so I know that, and I'm very glad that I get one secret and for this Hero Link monster. Okay, so next, go. Oh, just now we get this. This is Ultra one, a high rarity. Oh, we get another one Ultra. Okay, Link monster we say. The Pendulum Hold. Well, these cards allows you to like draw 2 cards if you have face-up pendulum monsters in your extra deck with 3 or more types. You can draw 2, and after this card is activated, you are not allowed to add any cards from the deck to your hand. Okay, that for Ultra. Oh, this is another one which I'm not really familiar. Let me read this. Mononoke no Suku Hokora. if you have no monster on your own field, you can target one undead monster in your grave, special summon that monster. Then if you have no monster on the field, again, you can banish this card from the grave. Then target one undead monster from the grave. That undead monster special summon to the field with their effect negated. So it's like a two-way monster reborn. You can activate on the field and you can activate on the grave as well. So kind of not bad for trap that you can actually have two effects. Because trap is kind of like kind of low in demand because of the speed you need to set for one turn. Unlike magic, you can like straight ahead activate one piece, straight ahead activate them from your hand. So I believe trap cards need to have a boost and have an update so that it stay competitive. Okay, next lefty. Oh, our Arcanite Joker Ultra. Next, we have our X Hero and our number 5 Ultra. Alright. So I think only one secret available for every 10 packs. Let's see our next 10 packs opening. Alright, we'll be opening our next 10 packs and we'll get this close. Alright. Oh, oops. One more pieces here. I think that's it. Yup. Right, let's check it out. I think... Oh, another X Hero. Kinda okay. Oh, lefty. Lefty Ultra. Another X Hero again. Wow. Actually, I kinda like this card. The summoning condition is quite easy. You need 2 hero monster, only 2 hero monster, which means that Evil Hero, Destiny Hero, Vision Hero, Mars Hero, all the famous elemental hero can actually use this very well. And this card actually supported for all hero monsters. If a hero monster is normal summon or special summon on the places this card actually pointed to, you can actually set one fusion or change magic from your grave to the field. So this card actually kind of helps in recycling fusions and change so that you don't actually uses them up. So let's look. Okay, this is the action magic we talked about. So this one is actually, you can make the battle damage you deal double. So I think if you combo with Odd Eyes, it's going to be quadruple. So your opponent actually takes 4 times more damage. So this card will actually helps in ending the game very fast if you combo with Odd Eye. And especially your opponent have a monster with low attack on the field. Let's check it out. Oh! Our secret number 5. I think the number collectors might be interested with this, especially with the secret rarity. And I remember that few friends of mine and some people around me, like they actually, during the Zexal period, they actually keep 1 piece each for every numbers. So it's kind of like collecting them, but sadly Konami haven't released us all of the numbers yet, so at least they are trying to release it. Okay, this is a Photon Ultra. Next, oh, this one, a piece. Okay, that makes up 3 pieces. X Hero. Okay, the Pendulum Hold, another piece Ultra. Okay, this is another trap that we explained just now for the undead. Okay, this is the Junk Connector. Actually, I didn't explain this card yet. So you actually need warriors and machine type, 2 warrior and machine type monster, which one of them have to be tuner. sounds like synchro summoning. So once per turn, in your own main phase or your opponent main phase, you can actually synchro summon using the monster with this card pointed to. So those two monsters this card pointed to, you can use them as synchro summoning materials during your main phase or your opponent main phase. So next, this card has a second effect. So when this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect by your opponent, you can actually special summon one junk monster from your extra deck to the field, and the special summon is treated as synchro summoning. Okay, number 5. Oh, I think this is the one we missed out just now. Number 5, and this is Arcana Extra Joker. Arcana Extra Joker. Okay, so that makes out of our 20 packs. So now we'll be proceeding with the remaining card explanation. So let's go with the first one. This is the Nine-Tailed Fox. So you can actually tribute 2 monsters on the field to special summon this card from the grave or from your hand. And this special summon can only be activated once per turn. And if this card is special summoned from your grave, and if this card attack a defense position monster, and it happens that this card's attack is higher than the defense point, inflict the difference as better damage. And the third effect is, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and is sent to the grave, you can actually special summon 2 Fox tokens on the field. Fire attribute, 2 stars, and attack defense points with 500 points. Next, this card is Photon Advancer. And if you have a Photon monster on the field, you can actually special summon this card from your hand. And this special summon can be only activated once per turn. And if you have another Photon monster on the field, this card gains an additional 1000 points of attack points. So this actually makes up 2000 attack points, which allows you to tribute this card and another Photon monster, perhaps Photon Treasure, Photon Slayer, and special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your hand, because Galaxy Eyes require 2 monsters with 2000 and more attack points to be tributed to special summon that card from the hand. So it goes to the next one. So we have this Lefty. This card, if this card is special summoned, you can actually make it up to 3 stars, and you can banish this card from the grave and you can search for one righty, but you can't activate this effect during the turn this card is sent to the grave. Okay, and now we have this righty. If this card is normal summon, you can actually special summon one lefty from your hand, deck, or grave. And these 2 cards actually combos with this new introduced jungling monster, because both of them is machine type and righty is actually a tuner. So we'll normal summon this and special summon this card. We can actually link summon for this newly introduced Junk Connector link monsters. Okay, go to the next one. This card's name is called as White Aura Monoceros. White Orc Monoceros. This is a level 7 water attribute sync monster. Summoning condition is a water tuner and another non-tuner monsters. Alright. So when this card is synchro summoned, you can actually target one fish type monster from your graveyard and special summon to the field. And the special summon monsters cannot declare an attack this turn, and this effect can be only activated once per turn. Next, if this card is destroyed by an opponent and sent to the graveyard, you can actually banish one water attribute monsters from your grave, then special summon this card from your graveyard. And this special summon will treat this card as a tuner. So these cards will become a tuner monster if you use this effect. Next, we will go to number 5. There's Chimera Dragon. So the summoning condition for this card is actually 2 and above level 5 monster, and this card attack points actually depends on the number of exit material. By 1000 points, for every exit material this card have, the attack points increase by 1000. So next, this card can actually attack at least can actually attack once on every monster your opponent have, and if this card battle during the end of the battle phase, you can actually activate one of these two effects. You can actually target one monster on your own grave, attach it to this card as an exit material, and the next effect is you can actually target one card on your opponent's graveyard and put it on top of your opponent's deck. So kind of like deck controlling, you can actually control what your opponent is able to draw, or you can actually pump and increase the attack point of this card. So depends on the situation. And we have our new numbers. Alright. And next we have our new Arcana Extora Joker. This card actually supports the King, Queens and Jack archetype. And like what I said previously, this card summoning effect requires 3 different named warrior type monster. Alright. And the first effect is once a turn, if this card or the monster that this card link markers pointed to is targeted by an opponent monster effect, magic or trap, you can actually discard the same type cards from your hand to negate the activation. And the second one, if this link summon card is destroyed by battle only, you can actually special summon one level 4 normal monsters warrior type monster from your deck to the field, and at the same time you can actually search for one level 4 warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. You need to activate both at the same time. So if you can't actually special summon one normal monster from your deck to the field, you are unable to search for that warrior monster. So we have this white salvage. So we have this holy salvage. So this card have 2 effects, and the first one can be only activated once per turn. You can actually target one fish type monster on your grave and add it to your hand. This is the first effect, and you can only activate it once per turn. Next, if this card is destroyed by an opponent effect and is sent to the graveyard, you can actually special summon one fish type monster from your deck to the field, or add one fish type monster from your deck to the hand. Choose either one. Next, we have this action magic double banking. To activate this card, you have to discard one card from your hand, and during this turn, if your monster destroyed an opponent monster by battle, that monster can attack once more. And the second effect is when this card is in your graveyard, you can actually discard one spell to make this card to set it back to the field from the grave. And this effect cannot be activated during the turn this card sent to the grave. So that actually makes you you need like few turns to use this effect. Like for example, if you activate this card on this turn, you need to wait until the next turn to set this card back from the graveyard to the field. So that actually makes a few turns. So I don't think the second effect is that nice, because like it's going to consume a few turns. Next, we have our one last card, White Howling. If you have a water attribute monster on the field, activate this card by target one spell in your opponent graveyard. Banish it, and during this turn, the magic effect on the field, the magic effect on opponent field is negated. So by negating the spell on opponent field is kinda painful for especially the new Brandish or Sentoki deck, or perhaps decks that focuses heavily on spell like Hero. Hero is one of the example, and next is the Sentoki. So this actually makes up everything for Premium Pack 20. So those are the foil pulls we get from our Premium Pack 20. So we have 2 secrets, one X Hero and one number 5. So I'm kind of satisfied with the secret that we pull. And the remaining is the Ultras. Here are the one that I have like multiple copies, at least 2 copies. And here are the one that only I have 1 copy each. I don't really have Ultra for all of the 15 type cards inside the Premium Pack. But I'm very happy that I get a secret X Hero from this pool. So it's practically the end of our packs opening. Thank you for seeing the video. Bye and see you next time.